One of two spots in the NFC.
Oh, it is. It's divisional.
The winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards.
Ooh, they got to run him back.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. This will go to Henry out wide. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out. Heck of a start. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Come on, Blue, you got to block, baby.
Here up to the 34. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Damn, that was open on that. I didn't know you was running. I thought you was running the route.
And now off to the races, to the right side. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Now they both. That's passing. That's a RPO. That was the one that was open because he was reading the other one over there.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, He won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Donald Parham, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded right at the goal line.
CeeDee Lamb on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he crossed the 40-yard line. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. The back deep, Cooper Kupp. This is taken at the 15. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head.
I mean, we're doing what we're doing. What are you talking about?
What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
One snap on the clock. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
Why would you go deep with him and not with the one on the end?
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
I mean, he's baiting that.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches,
But I still say they're baiting that. They're making it look like it's open, but it's not.
Very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was.
Yeah, I mean, we're moving the ball. I mean, I don't know what the deal is.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll give to Hall.
What's wrong with our offense? Our offense is fine.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Breece Hall, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From way up at the 23. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
I thought that was a fumble.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially,
defense
it's a
is,
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy.
Looking good.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Mahomes throw here, hauled in by Kupp. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Yellow. 43. 43. Yellow. Hey, 43. Yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Derek Brown forced his way through 10 yards.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On the return is Lamb. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
2
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarterback 3rd and long. You really trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Square, what are you doing? That was, the drag was wide open. No, not underneath it wasn't. I'm going to send you a picture. I got it on the screen. I'm going to send you a picture.
Well, CD, we have
seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this.
Sweetie, it was wide open.
They've delivered.
Wide open.
Extra point good by
I'm going to send you a picture. It's wide open. It's a drag.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bro.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down
that was big.
at the 21.
I mean, that was a completion. That was 6-7 yards. I mean, I don't know what.
Seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus,
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to stay with it.
That's true. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Shoves him aside. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game, and behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
call on a give up the middle.
Not on RPO. You can't change them on RPO.
The 15 at the 16-yard line. You are watching Madden Ultimate Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A quick throw here out wide to Pitts.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call.
Might get the center, yeah.
5 and keep it moving.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
Oh, Blue had it.
Football, it's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
He's out. Bunch of outs. Little outs.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete.
4th down.
He'll be
There
very
we go.
close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
Missed it. Oh, we got it.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
That's crazy.
He'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
That's
that
crazy.
A backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Yeah, I thought it was going out of bounds.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead,
we don't need to use no timeouts. We need to get a pick here, though. Don't need to use no. We actually need a pick six is what we need.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Fumble.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was
save the timeout. Save the timeouts. Oh, yes. I was wanting you to save them for the next possession. Because they still want to throw it.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're that good.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
All right.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be
got to get a pick here, folks. Got to get a pick.
Like they needed the football
maybe they'll throw.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Yep.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93%.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, that's what we got to gamble for. If they run it, they run it. But
empirical.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
We need them to throw right here. Need them to throw.
30 ticks to go in the football game. The line to gain is the 33.
Yeah, they're in a power formation. All right, there you go. You might change it. You might. Let's see. Let's see. Throw it.
Let's go. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge.
We will get the ball back. Not unless they get it on 4th down here.
Maybe some fatigue. That one.
Oh, he's going.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Missed it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Good starting field position for them as they come up.
Who's going to be running what? Let me know what you're running. All right, don't stay together though. Don't.
He's back to throw.
He's going to find Jefferson
Out of bounds.
downfield.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
Okay. Yeah, that team was terrible. You got to think, they scored, what, 2 pick sixes or 1? Oh, man. You got to start all over. I'm at 2-1. Damn. 4th and go. We handed off to Tweety. He just stands there for a good 2 seconds. Could have been right. Could have been a touchdown. Then the drag underneath. Tweety says, no, it was covered. There was nothing covered. Look, hey, look at that again. Look at that picture again. I'm gonna ask Dirty. I'm just gonna ask Dirty. Look. That was that was some Tweety mistakes there. I mean, bro, that was like wide open. Look, I was throwing. Look, the square button. I was throwing right there, and then you just took a left.
Today's game. Let's get right to it.
But what? He said I was doing a corner when right before the play, the quarterback says, "All right, you're running a drag." He says, "Yeah, I'm running a drag." Yeah, that's how it works, Tweety. That's how it works.
2 teams more than ready to get this one started. And
oh my goodness!
We're underway.
I knew when Tweety tried to. Tweety said, I seen 3 people. He wasn't there anyway, and I knew he was lying because I knew it was open. He took a left turn. All right, yeah, we starting fresh. That team was not good though. I mean, we could have won that one. Could have won that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ooh.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Come on.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We got it, baby.
Wentz now to throw. And this one too low.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there. And it turned into
Everybody loves Carson Wentz.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. One time in front. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good job there of getting
Going
his
G.
tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found
There it is. That's the first one. There's the first one. We needed that, baby.
Divine Diablo. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
The tight end, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Commanders' 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, I had triangle, but I didn't know who triangle was because he was running right. And then he went left, and I said, no, I'm going to throw
Now it's
it.
third down.
I don't know
I
where
did like
to.
his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something.
I seen you open, but if I hit triangle and you make a left-hand turn, it's going to go somewhere else.
And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they run
Go,
the
baby.
ball.
Get first. Irv, touchdown.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set
I
of
want to see what this looks
you
like.
got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage.
Yep.
The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They'll throw on first down with
That's what I
Hurts,
thought.
who
I like
dumps
that
this one
right there.
off here to Hall. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
Yeah, this Bears playbook is not bad, really.
I worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped.
I like this play. I'm actually going to give it to you, R1, running back.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet
Oh.
sweep. He'll be taken
It's a
down
pitch, I
right
guess.
on the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right
I can
there.
hit R1, though, as Tweety. I just wonder if it's a pitch if I hold it and then hit R1. I think it is. Yeah, I think that's a pitch. Because he automatically hands it off to that tight end. Kind of like that. Not bad.
6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down.
Somebody get circle, run a drag. Run the drag. Run the drag, not R1.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and
Let's
it'll
get the
bring up
points.
4th
Let's
down.
calm down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Calm down. I mean,
Just gave it
I like the
inside.
confidence.
Nice steady
That
gain.
is. We just got out of a heartbreaker.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Chiefs
Get the
are
lead. Let's feel good.
So an opening drive field goal.
Danny said, if I was quarterback, I'd throw the square.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead. And maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. Right now, this is all
What about me?
offense just get settled in.
This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in
What about
pretty
me?
good shape, up past the 30.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And nothing much materializing.
Just formed him.
First down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know
sometimes
when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it.
Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing.
Competitors as well, but sometimes you do.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hard way, as he did there.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Whoa, what? See? Oh,
so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Please, you got to run the play.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away.
No. He was not. That was open. That was open. I'm going to rewind the tape again. I'm going to see you a picture. That was open. Bro, if you ain't going to run the routes, I mean, I don't know where you're going. How am I supposed to read that you're cutting it back and I'm throwing the ball? You see what I'm saying?
Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
There's no way. There's no way. Oh, my God. Oh, no, you're going to let me throw a pick 6 there.
The Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a...
He's got a man complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
That's crazy.
Wentz now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. And
that's
taking
crazy.
it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Washington passing game
That's
dialed
crazy.
in now. It's
Wait, I don't get it.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I mean, we just make some just little mistakes.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
No, not when you run your route. I mean, just run your route.
Rushing that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up.
My goodness.
Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on the 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at 3rd down, and as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
And this one a 41-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb.
Gotta get him.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That's cool. No. No.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I don't know what else to do.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yeah.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I mean, I don't want you to run routes with him because you might decide Justin Jefferson don't need to run that route. I mean, think about though, if you're a player and you did that, let's say you did that at Coburn in high school, what would your coach do? And look, this is what he tells his coach. He says, "But I don't want to run over there and have a pick six. I want to cut back here."
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
All right, folks. I mean, we don't need to open it up. We're doing just fine if people would just do their job.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game.
If people would just do their job.
Start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey,
that's going to be fun, ain't
a
it?
shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
I hope so. I think it's fun. I mean, it's going to be EA Sports. I'd say it's going to be the same. It has to be on the new gen. It's going to be just like this. I don't see how it would be different.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3.
We're fine. How about y'all block these wide receivers out here and watch the one of them behind me?
They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And
Sorry.
out of bounds
Got
up
the
near
first.
the 45 at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into
Somebody's about to lie
Washington
down, ain't they?
territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Meant to hand it off.
Taken down to the ground.
That was my bad.
Bruce Smith collapses the pocket
Oh,
and
Bruce.
drops him for a loss of 3.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop something
First.
big to knock them back on their heels?
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice...
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Bruce Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And brought down, but not before they're inside
I mean,
the
they did.
25.
They didn't know what hit him on that one.
First half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
I was actually going to throw it to you, Tweety.
To get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I don't know what happened to you, bro, but
And they're not going to get to the line to run it.
Oh,
So we
man.
will switch ends as the 3rd quarter.
I said the halfback's going to be open right here. That's a bit stripped. He tried to block the line.
From the 17, Hurts.
Oh, triangle, boy, something else.
Knocked away.
Who was triangle?
But based on the play we just saw there,
Who
he
was
might
it?
not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps.
It's them. The route is this. Look where the route's at.
Play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Now you're going to like this even better.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
It's so hard to stop. That's a headache.
17 yards out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie and have taken...
I mean, 4th and 3. Who calls this? Look, catches it 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one.
Oh, no.
Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him
All
to
right.
get those extra yards.
Well, we know what we...
He come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Yeah.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit.
That's not a huge one, though. That's not a huge one. No, huge one is when it's the end of the game. Huge.
Close to the 40, so really good start.
Like 4th and goal on a 1 and you need to score and you get the ball and you don't go in the end zone. That's huge. That's a big mental mistake. What?
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
No.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across
D him
the
up.
45.
D him up.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Brown picks up his second.
Tweety don't want to call it yet because he's given up 3rd and 22 before. 4th and 22. He's given up a lot of 3rd and 22s in my time.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
We're going deep.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Give me this. Sometimes coach got to go back there and get it. You feel me?
So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with
I just wanted to show the coach I still got it.
Free safety, range, and decision making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands too.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off. That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I should have threw it. I think we had it if I threw it right there. I think they were selling out. I really do. I think they were selling out.
The ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You don't like punt? Oh. He missed it. I mean, he missed it.
Now
he's like going backwards all of a sudden.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
But I used the extra 20 seconds.
Will take over with a 1st and 10.
IDD. What's up with DDD? Ooh, I want to come off that edge. You hear me, Goose?
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring 2nd down. Wentz going to give this to
Is he running it? Is this?
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
You're terrible. You know you can't run on those. Terrible idea.
Linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought to
23 yards. 23 yards from winning this game. Hey, we're on defense. I mean, I thought that was a pick.
All the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Down to 12 yards.
And down inside the 15,
And I watched.
shy of the 10.
And Washington now going to use the
You the
first
D
of their
coordinator. We
3
just rushed.
timeouts.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ooh.
Back to throw. Wentz.
There it is.
And it's
Coach.
intercepted at the goal line.
Coach.
Picked up by
Coach.
Xavier Howard. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
Coach, baby.
Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception.
Coach Wells, baby.
Boy, talk about having your backs to the wall.
Play go. Good play go.
The KC. And still 2 to use those 3 kneel downs.
Oh,
should be
Lord.
enough to get out of here.
Coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Whoa, wait a minute. Are they
Here's
blocked?
Cameron Johnston now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a
What are we
safety
going?
here?
What do you want to do? What?
And the
What
kick's
did you
away
want
as
to
he angles
do?
This one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of
No,
bounds.
there's no way. There's not enough
On
time.
this side of midfield.
Tweety, they would have, if they'd have tackled me, we'd have really been screwed. Tweety's like, I don't like this play at all, he said. Nah, I gotta go. Gotta go see.
Now for Wentz. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Oh, at the 2-yard line. At the 2.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot.
Not a bad little dub.
Suffer the loss.
We didn't play our best.
Had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
I think one. Let's see, maybe one. Two wins, playoffs, 2 wins. 2 wins.
can't control where the city puts it. It's trash. How about that? What about the food? I did. I did. What are you going to do now? I can't. Actually, no. Black or anything. Parents were fully supportive because they know that I'm a woman and that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I was so insecure about my entire life, and especially my TikTok content, that obviously I scroll galleries, profiles, see what a pathetic life on TikTok looks like. And thankfully I have the solution. I'm in here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
But once you live there, you don't go out on the weekends.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 20.
They must have felt like we're playoff material to put us in here.
Pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's see if we can rise to the occasion here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. Tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Randy Moss, 38 yards. And the Rams will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers going to throw. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Now it's Rodgers.
That is caught by Lamb.
Touchdown!
CeeDee Lamb.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this will be caught. So they try for 2, good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run ahead of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild.
Hurts fumbles it.
And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Rams continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They'll give to Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got room down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 44 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
The Chiefs will set up for this two-point conversion.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult.
Watch it, tight end.
2nd down and 22 yards to go. Rodgers now to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is out of
Switch it up. What's Tweety doing?
35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Watch out, 89 right here on the quick pass. Quick pass, 89.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL. Any return to get you to midfield.
Hey, you know, we get an interception here, be crazy, right? Be crazy. We were down 23-0. No, they trying to score.
Drive the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. He's got it complete. Touchdown, LA. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Rams will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll
that was there.
Just how much they trust their guys in this
situation. I mean, that was gone.
To take a shot.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then
second
and 13.
Tweety.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
Hurts going to keep it again.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Get off the receiver. There you go.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks.
Let's get off the halfback, Tweety.
On 3rd down, even better decision.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues
drag
to
Lamb. Drag Lamb. Circle. Drag.
A nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Hurts throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts.
That's it right there.
Definitely need some assistance.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Flush to his right. Hurts fumbles it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if we...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to
What play is it?
fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You
Oh,
just go
yeah.
ahead and play.
Mixon with a first down carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Alstott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pound.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And check down complete to Hall. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Throwing is Hurts. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
You come out like that?
Hurts. And that's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple of plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Straight ahead is Hall. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Rodgers throwing here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And Charles, on the losing side of things, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that
Tweety, when you want to play our game?
But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
We're franchise game. You got the Chargers. You got the Chargers. So tell him to send me an invite. Are you not listening? I said tell him to send the invite. Army. Oh, no, I'm not. Trying to get this Charger user to play me. I'm gonna hit the hay.